Hi everyone, we're glad you're back. In this episode of the SiD Orientation Series, we'll take a look at some of the class screens used most often by teachers and admin staff. We're going to look at the Classes tab first. When you click on the tab, you'll see a list of classes offered by your program. If your program has been running for several years, it could have a lot of classes, and many may be closed. We have a couple of ways to make classes more manageable. This page has a grid, so you could search for a class by typing the first few letters in the name field. We also have another feature called Active Dates to narrow down the list of classes. Active Dates are these two date boxes that represent a window of time. The classes that appear on this page are open at some point in this date range. You can change the dates to see the classes you want. For example, to see only the classes that are currently active, type today's date in both boxes. If you want to see classes that are open for this NRS program year, type a date of July 1st in the first box and June 30th in the second. After typing your dates, be sure to click the Go button. Let's take a look at a class. Click on a class row to select it. This will bring you to the class's summary screen. There are some subtabs that will give you more info about this class only. The summary screen will show you the name of the class, start and end dates, and when it meets. The side panel tells whether this is a scheduled class or a lab, if it's a distance learning class, what content is taught, and other descriptions. On the right is a roster that shows people who are currently enrolled in the class. Any students who used to be enrolled in this class but have been exited will be listed in the Previously Enrolled section. Notice that we're still looking at the same class. Click on the Attendance tab. This is the page most teachers use to record student attendance. There's a calendar on the right. Generally, you can enter attendance for a date that has black numbers and a pink or white shading. Click on the date for which you want to take attendance. Once you select the date, a list of all the people currently enrolled in the class will appear on the left. There are two styles of classes, scheduled and lab style. Notice the difference in how time is recorded for each type. We have help articles and a video that show how to add student attendance. You'll find them in the SiD Help Center. Let's move on to the Assessments tab. This screen will show the students currently enrolled in your class and their most recent valid tests. Staff with teacher and admin logins can use the form at the top of the page to add test scores for students in this class. Like the other grids you see in SiD, you can use the search boxes to narrow down the results. So if you want to see only reading tests, you can type R in the subject column and it's going to show only the reading tests. Or if you want to see people who are eligible to retest, you can click on the drop-down menu and select Checked. The results will then show only the tests that can be retaken. Pay attention to the wording here. Students who do not have an eligible test because they never took one or their last test was a long time ago will not appear in this list. But we do have another report you can run called Assessment History that will help you find students who need to be pre- or post-tested. And finally, let's click on the Reports tab. We have a bunch of reports that you can run specifically for the class that you're looking at right now. You can look at the monthly attendance reports for this class using a date range that you choose. Student contact lists are super valuable when you're looking for how to get a hold of your students. It shows a few distinguishing details about students, their email addresses, phone numbers, and if the phone can receive text messages. We also have a column that shows how the student prefers to be contacted. We have other interesting reports on this page, like the assessment histories of the students in your class. This report has filters that help you find students in the class who have no tests and those who need to be retested. When you're training teachers, remind them that the Classes Report tab has some valuable information for them regarding their class. To learn more, like how to run reports, check out our other tutorials. Thanks for watching.